Hey everybody, Mark Levine from EBMG. We're a New York City property management company, and I was just on the Habitat Magazine forums at habitatmag.com, and one of the people that was, I guess, on a board, they have a board talk section where you can ask questions and have answers, but they ask, is it legal or ethical for a property manager to take minutes at a meeting? And if it's legal, what can they do to essentially keep everything on the up and up? So in my estimation, it's both legal and ethical, but you have to do a few things to make sure that everybody is aware of the situation. And it's kind of a three-prong approach that I take, and I advise my boards to do this. The first is to appoint the property manager that's going to be taking the minutes as an assistant secretary of the board, strictly for the purpose of taking minutes. So after that's done, we can go to step two. Step two would be for the board to acknowledge that there may be a conflict of interest for the property manager to take the minutes. And with that acknowledgement, the board does approve and agree that going forward, the property manager will act as the assistant secretary for the purpose of taking the minutes. The third thing, and this is really important, and this is important on a few levels, is to make sure that when the minutes are taken, they're distributed very quickly. If we have a meeting every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months, you're not going to remember what's going on in the meeting, at the time of the next meeting if you haven't seen the minutes. So what I like to do, I literally sit there in meetings with my computer and type out the minutes, and either at the end of the meeting, if there's a Wi-Fi connection, or the very next day, early in the day, I'll send out the board minutes to the entire board as the manager, assistant secretary, and I'll let them see what I was working on during the meeting and what my memory was, and if they have any comments or additions, they can add it at that time. But that's going to make sure that the board remembers exactly what happened and that everything that they wanted to have in there is in there. Now, minutes are legal documents. They're discoverable in lawsuits. They're also subject to review by the unit owners, by the shareholders, by prospective purchasers. So my guidance anytime that I do a minutes video is going to be keep them short and sweet and minimal. So only motions should be in the minutes, those who attended, those who didn't attend, the time that it started, and the corporate name, as well as the motions. Anything else doesn't need to be in there. It's kind of superfluous. You don't need conversations. You don't need descriptions of conversations. You don't need personal information. Anything that's going to kind of come back to haunt a board because they're getting too in-depth, you just want to keep it to minutes. A motion was approved to X, Y, and Z. A motion wasn't approved or wasn't seconded. That's really going to be the important thing. So if you want to send me an email, if you have any questions about anything related to property management, you can do so at mblevine@ebmg.com. Again, my name is Mark Levine. You can follow us all over social media. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/XLBradshaw. We're on every other social media channel that's relevant now at XLBradshaw. I hope that you follow us around. We are putting out different content on each channel. So if you like what you see, please send me a note and we'll chat a little bit. Till next time.